Hello everybody. So it's been a while since I've made a video. Now there are a couple things that I want to say in this video, but I don't have an organized order in which I'm saying them like I do in most videos, so if this video is very jumbled, I apologize. First of all, I've been absent for a while. Yes, I understand that. I apologize. There should have been an explanation a lot sooner. But I've been busy with some other things really not important. Bottom line is, I'm taking a break from Nerf. And I'm not going to say I'm quitting, because honestly, Nerf is such a big part of my hobbying experience and really my life that I just don't think it would be right for me to flat out say I'm quitting, because I don't think I am. However, I am going to take a break for 6 or 7 months, maybe a year, something like that. So don't feel pressured to stay following this channel. You guys, as fans, have been giving me a great experience to be able to express myself on YouTube, which I'm incredibly happy about, and actually earn some revenue back from, which helps me to fund my various projects. So first of all, thank you guys for sticking with me throughout the 3-4 years it's been now. I really appreciate it, because without you guys I wouldn't have stayed with this as long as I have. Now I do want to sell a few things to fund some other projects, and let me actually get into that aspect of the video. When I started working on Stampedes and Swarmfires and stuff like that, I really got interested in the electronic components that are required to do electronic blasters, and some of the hobbies I'm moving into now are more electronic based. So I am going to be making another channel for those hobbies, which I will post a link for somewhere, and I'll let you guys know whenever I make it. It's going to be a little while down the road, because I don't think it's right to use this channel for something other than Nerf, because I've seen people use their primary channels for things very unrelated to what the channel is about, and I just don't think that's right for the fan base. So if you want to continue seeing me and other musings and other hobbies that I'll be doing, eventually I'll have another channel created and links up to that. For the time being, I'm not selling out, but I do want to clear a few things that honestly could use better homes, because they're beautifully done, most of them, and they're just sitting on a shelf at my house, not being touched or played with as they should be. I'm keeping my favorites, like the Lancer and the Stampede Swarmfire, and the arm-mounted Swarmfire and stuff like that, because I just can't bear to part with them, because I took so long making them, and they're just, like, they're a part of my hobbying life, and I'm going to keep them for a very long time. Don't even bother offering. It's non-negotiable. Alright, so let's start with homemades. I've got 7 things on this table that I want to sell, and they're all big ticket items. Not all like large size scale, but I'm only selling the things that I think deserve to go to better homes. For instance, I'm not going to put a night finder on eBay, because 1, I don't need the money, 2, you can go buy that in Kmart, it's not modified, and 3, what's the point? So let's start out with a homemade. So most of you guys know what this is. This is the original IPS, the very first draft, and if you compare it to my current draft, which is revision 3 at this point, this is kind of old tech, old styled. It's snap styled catch. But that being said, it's incredibly sturdy, it's rock solid, and it hits some serious ranges. As you guys know, it's 4 grip, just like that. It's a smooth prime going backward, but then a smooth prime going forward too. There is a little bit of resistance, so it's not like a normal snap, or a pump snap, or a rainbow, so you do have to, be abusive with it, if I should say. This is a 17 30-seconds barrel, streamline, which feeds thusly, and let's shoot it. So this with a streamline, it doesn't go that fast, but with a Stefan, hits ranges easily over 100. It's got a basic snap seal, snap plunger, everything like that, entirely PVC, except for this trigger is not actually a clothespin. It's complete polycarbonate that I cut out and modeled like a clothespin, and it works very nicely. And there's a stop, so you can't actually pull the pin all the way out, which is a problem with a lot of snaps. So all these are going to be listed on eBay. Links will be below or in an annotation somewhere around this video. First eBay link, the IPS. The other homemade I'm selling is a rainbow. Now, I never showed this finished one to you guys because I never got around to it. But this was a project, contract trade with AC Nerf Shop. I made them a IPS, which is the thing I just showed you, and they made me this. Now, it was very different when they made it. Didn't have the foregrip, didn't have this style butt stock or anything like that. They had a long shot plunger style pullback system on it. And it worked, but it just wasn't my style and I didn't really like it. The machining they did on the blaster was excellent. Everything internally and mechanically works great. I just wanted to put a foregrip on it. So where that, the IPS has a 5-inch draw and is good for quick firing, this has a 7-inch draw, which is more standard and good for longer range firing. So this has slightly better ranges than the IPS. It hits 100 no problem with Steffens, and it's rock solid. This thing's great. I mean, that part is a little bit loose because I neglected to put a screw in it. But the stock, the foregrip, everything about this is solid. The wooden handle is really nice, and the mechanics are all there. It's great. So it has a skirt seal internally and a rainbow catch, which is here, which functions similar to a plus bow catch. If you don't know what that is, it's all internal inside this tube. And the trigger is pushing up on the catch plate directly. So let's prime it, throw the breech on here. Standard 1/2-inch opening. And throw a dart in there. This is just a cut down streamline, which has a really tight fit in this barrel for some reason. That's because there were 2 darts in it. But as you can see, it fires quite nicely, really, really fast, especially with Steffens. This is a good one. Let's move on. The next thing for sale is a tricked out Recon. Now this is painted in the Orange Modworks theme, and to complement that, it has stages 1 and 2 from the Orange Modworks Unleashed line, so the full metal line, and the metal trigger, which is really nice. So full metal internals other than the barrel tip and the dart tooth, which don't exist in metal or polycarbonate as of this point. This will be coming with an 18 round mag, and as I said, full metal on this one, so it's kind of heavy. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Close the breech, then put the mag in. Clearly I haven't done this in a while. Ready? Good. So this one hits really, really hard. I like this. And also I added a new feature to it a little while back. We've got the LED headlight lamps, whatever you want to call them, which are actually pretty bright and serve their purpose. I've been doing my little secret agent thing and walking around the house when it's dark and turning those lights on and off. It's pretty cool. So that will be coming with the 18 shot dart mag. Next we have the Nitron, I believe this is called. Now the only thing I did to this, besides rewiring the entire thing and removing all the locks, was amp up the batteries, which is, it's now running on a 12-volt RC battery pack, which is located under this panel and very easy to get to, just unscrewing those 2 screws. Can be recharged by any RC 12-volt recharger. You can get those at Kmart or Radio Shack for like $10. And actually, if I can find mine, I'll include that in this listing. Works just like a normal Nitron, except it can function without the clip in it. So you can rev it if it's not loaded. But let me just take a few shots here. And that is full auto, and it will be coming with the 10-shot mag and also the 20-shot mag, like that. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters, which is two long shots, both really special. Ton of time went into these. This first one is the Longshot Titan. This is the one I made when Coop was here. And since then, since you guys have seen it last, there have been some additions in the form of a crap ton of LEDs and polycarbonate work. And even two little headlamps there, just like I did in my Raider, or my Recon rather, and whoop, those get really bright. I don't have the other side of this bulb on at the moment. For purposes of not blinding my camera, I'm going to turn it off. This, for those of you that don't remember, has an angel breech in it with a barrel all the way, literally, out to the very tip. Literally out to the very tip. And the breech opens wide enough to accept streamlines. This will be included with an 18-round mag and streamlines. It also obviously accepts Steffens. The breech is 100% sealing because it is an angel breech. Pull all the way back, push forward, and obviously since it's not compressing a spring, there's very little resistance, just the amount that the brass is on contact. And I'm going to take that out because the other end isn't in it yet. 3 pumps. There we go. This has some serious power to it because it's fueled by the Titan. And this overly sized pump means you only have to pump it 3 times, and you're at full pressure on the tank, which is nice. Woo-hoo. So before I show you this last long shot, you can probably guess what it is because it's not the Lancer, which I'm keeping. This is kind of close to me, closer than any of the other things I've just shown. But the reason I'm deciding to sell it is I still have a new in-box long shot, and that I am going to, when the Immortal kit comes out, I am going to get back into Nerf just for that one project and post a video about that long shot when it gets done, because I'm going to redo the one I'm about to show you, all nice, new, and pretty, just right and special for the Immortal kit. So this one, you can probably guess, is the Super Shot. Now this has seen quite a bit of war environment and wear and tear, and it shows. This has a lot of battle scarring on it. It has scratches in the paint. The laser stopped working, which I'm almost 100% sure just means it ran out of batteries. Same thing with the flashlight in the front. But in order to replace those 2 batteries, you have to take the whole thing apart. I don't feel like doing that. The end LEDs are still functional, and the 9-volt can be replaced just by removing the stock. I just checked that. This was my signature primary for a little while in there, so it's seen a lot of time in my hands, which makes it it's so sad to let it go. This breech opens wide enough for streamlines, which I'll show right now with a streamline clip. And also obviously uses Steffens. So I have a 3.0 weighted Steffen in here. Ooh, that was a good one. So this will be included with your choice of clips, either a Steffen clip or a streamline clip. They're both going to be 18-round clips. This thing has the absolute works to it. It has a full metal bolt sled. I mean, it's still plastic, but it has the metal reinforced inserts that you can buy from OzNerf installed in it with the epoxy walls, so they're not going anywhere. Obviously, it's got a really nice foregrip, which is made out of a 2-part polycarbonate mix and then solvent welded together. It's got a full angel breech with a 17/32 brass barrel. Let me just look down the barrel there for a minute. The handle is the handle from a Recon. I mean, I don't even remember exactly what I did to this, but I think I'll post the video link that I did just solely about this blaster in the link below. And that will end my eBay auctions. There's a bunch of other things that I need to put somewhere. Now, whether that means I put them in storage and pull them back out whenever it is that I decide to resume Nerf, unlikely. Throw them out, really unlikely. Or part them away for stupidly cheap prices on Nerf Haven, which is probably what's going to happen because a lot of this stuff is just projects. And let me show you this. Perfect example. You've got enough parts in here to make 2 or 3 internal sets of a Raider, but for some reason or another I've never gotten around to doing it. This bin, you've got quad shot, swarm fire, 2 quad shots actually, just a bunch of parts bins that will probably be most likely carted out due to their usefulness on Nerf Haven. So, other than... yeah, actually, I think this is the last video I will be posting on this channel for quite a while, unless I need to update any of these sales or decide to add anything to these sales. So, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll be back sometime. Yeah, I know that's pretty lame, but it's the best I can give you. I'm not going to promise anything. But thank you for sticking with me over the years. As I said, my new channel for my other hobbies will be posted down here somewhere. Probably not at the same time that this video goes out, but whenever I happen to make it and get everything set and preferenced the way I want, I will either upload a video about it or send 25,000 messages or I will have a way of alerting you guys to the new channel. So, thanks. See you guys later.